Hello everybody and welcome back again. This is my reaction video of yesterday's matches in the ATP World Tour Finals in London, day 3 matches. And to begin with, I'm going to talk about Dominic Thiem's victory over Novak Djokovic. Wow, what a battle we saw yesterday. It was a high intensive, physical, heavy hitting battle between two of the best baseliners in the world right now. And in advance, I had Novak Djokovic as a slight favorite, but we saw also what performance Dominic Thiem did against Roger Federer. He has stepped up this year, especially on hard courts, Dominic Thiem, and the Austrian Terminator against the Serbian Mean Machine. We know that this was going to be a tough battle from the baseline, and who was going to be the most patient guy on the court, who was gonna hit the most winners, who's gonna take charge. All of that was question marks in my head before the match started. And these guys really put up on a show. It was like Mortal Kombat. It was physical, it was tough, it was heavy, it was like a super match between two heavyweight boxers, punch after punch, hit after hit. And in the end, Dominic Thiem managed to win his first win against Novak Djokovic on hard court and trails now 4-6 in the head-to-head. But Dominic Thiem this year has improved. He has taken some steps forward. He has started to return better. He still makes a lot of unforced errors, but not as many as before. Before he could do more unforced errors than winners, but in this case, it was not that. He hit around 50 or 60 winners. I forgot the numbers. I haven't checked on the numbers, actually, to be honest. But what I saw, if we start with Thiem, he had a plan in this match. His first serve, he served on Novak's forehand to fish up the point and attack and execute the points early. That was his plan. On his second serve, he served on his kick serve against Novak's backhand, and occasionally that worked. Mostly it worked, but we all know Novak Djokovic is the best returner in the world. He's the best defender, and Novak got more easier point in his service game than Dominic Thiem. He struggled a little bit more in his service game, but all in all, Dominic Thiem served good in this match, and the same with Novak. He always does serve good. He's just always above average, so that gives him free service points in his games, and he barely loses his own serve. That happened today, but normally he's rock solid from the serve. So Thiem performed hell of a match. He had killer forehand and backhand like Wawrinka, a la Wawrinka. He hit through Novak. It's not easy to hit through Novak. You need heavy ground strokes to penetrate the courts, and sometimes even that is not enough. But today it worked, but it was barely, because it was so little that separated these two giants today. And Thiem had, I know how to say it. It was not like he was just more fortunate today, because Novak made a superb match. We all know Novak. He's the king from the baseline. His comfort zone, his striking zone is behind the baseline, and he attacks from there and defends at the same time. And he has such a control, balance. He's good of reading the game. He has a great shot selection from there, and he has an incredible depth in his backhand and his forehand. And this match was a battle mostly from cross-court backhands, from Dominic Thiem's one-hand backhand to Novak's double-handed backhand. It was a cross-court fight, and the only thing that separated them was that Thiem hit more winners in this match, and he was just a little bit more clutch in the more important moments. But first set was very tight. It could have gone either way. In the second set, Thiem got an early break. He managed to keep the distance. In the third set, he took the first break. He was up 3-1. Novak leveled the match, and then in the 11th game, he broke him back again, and then Novak broke back again, and then we had the deciding tiebreak, which is mostly where Novak wins. But today he couldn't win. It was his first defeat in tiebreak in a long time. So I'll give Dominic Thiem credit. He can book his place. He has booked his place in the semifinal. Big congratulations. It's the first time. He put out a hell of a performance. I got value for my money. Even though I was very tired when I'm watching this match, this high intense match kept me alive. Awoke. I should say awoke. I was awakened until the end. And Novak, with this performance, Roger Federer will have a... I'm not saying that it's a hopeless case for Roger, because this is a match where both of them have to win. The winner takes it all. But in this shape, I hold Novak as a favorite. Federer has to step up more than he has done before. He has to play like the semifinals in Basel and in the final. Semifinal and finals in Basel, those two last matches. If he can find that mojo, he can beat Novak. Otherwise, Novak will punish him, because Federer does two-way much more unforced error, and he doesn't make as much winners as Dominic Thiem. And Novak would play for his life now that he's not secured until he wins that upcoming battle between him and Federer. It's nothing sure for him. So he is gonna recharge his batteries and focus on that match. And Dominic Thiem will probably win against Matteo Berrettini. He's safe now, but you never know. The last match, maybe he won't save energy, maybe he loses focus. I don't know. Anything can happen, but he's overwhelming favorite in that third round match in Bjorn Borg group. And now a little bit about Federer's performance against Matteo Berrettini. This Matteo Berrettini, if you look at the field, on what they have achieved, he's the guy that had achieved less of these players. And he has a huge serve and a huge forehand. But otherwise, beside that, not solid returns. He's not a good baseliner. His moves too slow on the court, but his serve saved him almost three or four quarters of the match. But then Roger was more consistent, because both of these guys served. Both of them won easy serve games. The average serve games were like 1 minute and 50 seconds. So there were no room for baseline duels, and the average duels I think was around 3 or 4 points in this match. And Federer made 8 aces and Matteo 6. And Federer did, how many winners did he do? He did 23, and Matteo did 21, I think. And Federer did also 17 unforced errors, which I think 7 of them came in the first set from his forehand. So his forehand has to start to work. It can't click when he meets Novak. And Berrettini made 27 unforced errors. It's not a good number, but what can you expect? He's not a ball striker. He's not consistent from the baseline. When you put him under pressure, he will do the unforced errors. So Federer served very smart in this match. He had variation, he has angles. He wants many easy points in his serve, because we all know Matteo is not a bad returner. All right, that was my reaction video of the matches. And it's going to be an interesting battle on Thursday to see who will advance together with Dominic Thiem. If I have to put my nose out, I will say Novak Djokovic, but you never know. Federer have never lost a round 3 Rubin match. I think he has won 17 matches there. 17-0, he has that record. It can change or it can extend on Thursday against Novak. Because if he's gonna beat Novak, it will probably be in these stages. He will not beat Novak in the final, and none of them can meet each other in the final after Dominic Thiem got into their way. And yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.